trying to fight these more straight up engagements. They want to go for the backstab. Unfortunately, Old Chicken will be the one to reveal maybe here.
He still hasn't had his blink yet. His blink's still on the stash.
Oh, he's going to get caught by the chains. He's going to chuck him up and down, and that is actually going to prompt the Ember to run the hell away.
Oh, he didn't get the rune. He doesn't know what rune Tiny has.
And in fact, there's also a haste turn on CTY. Finds the 2-hero shackle. Beautiful way to start up a fight. It's not a very highly leveled shackle, but it's enough. 2 heroes quickly get devoured. His old 11 makes the pilgrimage all the way from the Radiant jungle to the top tier 1. And now they chase onto maybe. He's going to try to retreat himself out of here. Heads to the north, but continuing to pursue is CTY, holding onto that shackle for now. And then jumps back the other way. We'll TP out in the trees. Going out with a whimper thus far, not even really attempting to mount any sort of resistance. His Old Chicken starts to feast on some delicious droppings. Winter Wyvern down next, and they're going to push in looking for more. They've got the Spiderling army grouping up. Is there any stopping the squad? Power shot crashing through, and there's the Blake, the toss back into the Spiderling army. Hello, ROTK! Meet my babies. Down he'll go as well. They keep on pressing in. The tower's in danger now. The Lycan just watches while this all happens. Really unable to get much done. Even the familiars getting cleaned up. Nobody's outside of the base. Honestly, LGD looking like they're a dead man walking at this point. Not even trying to mount a defense here. They have the Winter's Curse available. Even with the perfect one, do they have to follow damage? Ehome with the Tombstone dissipating soon. If they were ever going to consider retreat, this would probably be that time, but at the same moment, they get the Aghanims up on CTY, and they keep on going. Another Blake, a toss back. Old Chicken, you said not styling, Ben, but now they're starting to, as they chuck Sylar back. The Wind Ranger of CTY looking to finish him off. Needs that one more auto tech with a focus fire. Gets a couple, will secure the kill. The Brood chucks the Spiderlings all over the place. Oh my goodness. They'll buy back the Lycan here. Only 18 minutes in. LGD getting completely run over. They may lose Old Chicken, but that's just the ages. Time for round 2. They've committed the Doom onto CTY. They've bought back on the Brood as well as the Wyvern. Ehome wanting to close this out. Now can LGD fight that crucial turning fight? They do get the Tiny at long last. A couple of kills going their way. Even available right now. It's only the Visage currently. As they press in, Ehome trying to make the most of these dying moments of the Aegis. They'll drop the Tombstone on the high ground. The Familiar's quickly looking to deal with it. Can they heal this thing up in time? Kaka, there's the Winter's Curse onto Old Chicken, but CTY turns with the Desolator, laying into ROTK. They committed a Doom on a catapult. Oh no! ROTK having his own blitz moment here on the big stage as MMY will get cleaned up. Ehome now crushing through the base. The BKB gets popped. Sylar's going to be finished off. Everybody having to back out. And Ehome, it looks like a free lane of racks at this point.
Oh man, pulling a blitz. Whew. That's tough. I think he might have been like glimmered right before too, when he wanted to do the Tiny. So maybe we can give him.
I mean, we can definitely give him more credit than Blitz, that's for sure. That's no problem. LGD on their last legs here in game 1 of this best of 3 showdown. The Blake forward from Old Chicken. Does he go for the toss back? No. Playing it safe. Just buying time for the siege. The Sleight of Fist crashes through, and Ehome do start to drop a bit low. They've got a fresh Tombstone now, but again, the Familiars deal with it nicely. At the same time, Tiny clobbers down the melee racks, and Ehome look to just get the hell away. The Glimmer Cape again comes into play. Old Chicken, Lanham, and Kaka on the low ground. Not yet committing fully, but they are going to go for the curse here. And CTY does some decent damage to Old Chicken. Got the Deso debuff on him as RTK runs in, quickly dies. Did manage to doom the correct target here as in an enemy hero. And so they might be able to tear this one around. They do get the Tiny, but still staying alive. And now Brood joins the fight. Blake's in, jumps onto the Lycan, almost finishes him off with the spawn Spiderling. Turns around, pops the BKB onto maybe. He goes. There's the silence. The bash as well. Maybe. No, he might drop. He's so close. Not quite. Old Chicken, has he gone in too far? He is creating space as CTY focuses frantically on objectives. They're going to buy back the Wyvern. The shackles there. It's on to 2. CTY. No. Denied by DDC. Still goes through with the power shot. Trying to get the kills in Old 11. Jumps it again. Ehome at long last. They're going to put LGD to bed. But this one never, and I mean never, felt like LGD had a chance.
Time to ban Brood.
Outdrafted, and then the execution was there.
It was just so good at picking them apart though, and kind of make them play like 5 solo players, which is exactly what Ehome wants LGD to do.
It seems like Ehome has a much clearer sense of identity in the draft. If you look at how quickly they picked those first 2, how long RTK took, or the team took, I should say,